You just got to stop giving away free. So these tiny payments that you see here in my Stripe account are worth more to my business than over 10,000 people that downloaded one of my free lead magnets. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys why so many coaches, digital marketers, and experts online are broke and how you can avoid being one of those yourself. Here's what no one's telling you about being online and building an online business. When I got started in online marketing way back in 2011, I really just thought that if I tried to provide more value to my audience, if I would try to be in more places, if I would try just to give all the knowledge that I had away, then I would end up making more money. And here's a mistake that myself and a lot of other online coaches and experts and digital marketers are making and have also made in the past as well. I think everyone's sort of obsessed with this idea about audience growth and building a huge audience and going viral and getting a bunch of people on your email list and getting viral on Instagram, viral on YouTube and all that type of stuff. But the sad reality is that most folks that are chasing this style of business model are not making the income that they desire. I, for one, used to think the same. I literally had thousands of people downloading free lead magnets from me, and only to find that the monetization aspect of that was really, really tough. And every time I'd go to make an offer, absolute crickets. And the truth is, I was actually dead broke. In fact, I actually went bankrupt in 2015. And I couldn't figure out why. I was giving away so much value. I was pouring all my knowledge out to people. I was trying to help them as best as I could, but nothing really worked. And in my mind, I was serving them, I was helping them out. People would give me all these compliments about how helpful I was, and yet I just couldn't get folks to buy my coaching or buy any of my products for that matter at all. Then I finally figured something out. It took a lot of years to do so, but the penny finally dropped. Now, here's something that's kind of mind-blowing, is that a buyer is worth 10 to 10,000 times more to your business than a freebie seeker will ever be. Yep, you heard me, not 2x, not 5x, 10 to 10,000 times more. And as the Stripe shows, $7 sales, $34 sales, and I'm not making a whole bunch of money off those. In fact, the whole strategy is based around getting buyers in, building a ton of value with them up front, and in doing so, they are so much more likely to ascend to your back-end coaching, to your $2,000 to $10,000 offers, or to other digital products, or to affiliate offers, or you name it. It's just a lot easier to get them to actually pay attention. And here's what these actually represent. Someone pulled out the credit card for you. Someone said, yes, I trust this person. Someone who solves with money, not just free content. Now, I don't have the exact stats off the top of my head, but it's something like this. A $7 buyer, or anyone that's bought anything really, they are so much more likely to buy your back-end $2,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 coaching offers. In fact, one survey showed that the increase was from 1% from people seeking free stuff to 8% conversion rate off the back of people that had purchased a low-ticket front-end offer. Now, not only that, is that if you're able to spend a small amount of money to acquire a customer, and maybe you might lose a little bit of money on the front end, this is called a loss leader, or maybe you break even, or maybe you're even slightly profitable on the front end, then anything you make on the back end for your business is 100% profit. Now, I love stats, so I'm going to run a couple of more stats past you as well. After someone's first purchase, they are 27% more likely to purchase from you again. And this one kind of blows my mind, but if they have had 3 purchases from you, they are 62% more likely to purchase from you again. And that is how, over the last few years, I've been able to build a substantial online business without having huge audiences or going viral or any of that crazy stuff that most people are chasing. And this one is kind of the kicker. It's going to cost you 5 to 25 times more in order to acquire a new customer versus keeping one of your existing ones. So what the hell are you chasing free leads for? Okay, so here's what is actually working. I call it the gateway drug method. And no, I'm not talking about anything sinister here, and it is nothing to do with funnels or anything complex at all at this point. You don't need a 47-step funnel, you don't need Kajabi, you don't need ClickFunnels, you don't need Go High Level, you don't need any of that stuff. You really just need a few things to get this started. So here's the actual process. Step 1 is that you find a problem that your audience has that you can solve. And look, for all the keyboard warriors out there that are going, yeah, how do I find that? Well, go ask them. Right? Go into Reddit, go into the forums, go into Facebook groups, go into school communities. What are people asking? What are they searching for? What type of things are they looking at that is just not obvious for them? Step 2 is you create a Google Doc with the solution. Yep, that's it, just a Google Doc, nothing fancy. You then sell a workshop where you present your idea on the Google Doc. for $7 to $47. And for that, again, you don't need anything fancy. You literally just need something to present the offer, such as a Google Doc and perhaps a Stripe or a PayPal link to take payment. Now, the cool thing about this methodology is that you're actually getting paid upfront to build your assets. And so what happens is, within a week or so, when you've actually sold spots for this particular workshop, you host the workshop, you deliver the content live to resolve this issue that people have been having, you give them the slide presentations, a couple of bonuses if you choose to, and voila, you've got your very first product. Now, a little ninja hack that I really like is that when you're on this live call and you got a really engaged audience, ask them for feedback. Are they enjoying it? What are they enjoying about it? What do they like? What do they dislike? Are they super excited to move forward with this strategy? Guess what you do at that point? You've got social proof, which you can use in future sales. Boom, low ticket offer launched. And look, if you're really lazy, you don't want to host a live training and you're worried about how you look on camera, all that type of stuff, I completely get it. In fact, you could actually just take the essence of what you're trying to solve for, put it into AI or Designer or any of those softwares and create a really cool PDF. See, people aren't worried about the delivery so much as they are worried about the actual outcome you're promising. And so, you know, all that fancy automation that you see with the funnels and the email follow-ups and SMS follow-ups, all that type of stuff, that comes after. If you're doing it this way, at least you've proven that the offer actually converts to start with. And like I said, the best part about this is that you actually get paid upfront in order to build your assets. Yet most people will not do anything with this. They won't take action. They'll spend 6 months building out something that people may or may not want, only to find out that it's actually just going to be a flop. And then they wonder why they're not making money. So let me lay it down for you. Here's what really happens when you go and do all this. It's not about making $3 here, $7 there, $30 there, whatever. See, I'm not creating low ticket offers to make money off the front end. And sure, if I can get it to work where I'm breaking even or even running at a very small loss, cool, that's fine. But my real goal is to grab buyers. And as I mentioned earlier, this is how I've been able to build a sustainable business online, not necessarily from chasing people that are only after free stuff, by actually going after the folks that are ready, willing, and able to say, hey, you know what, I'd like some help with that, and I'm ready to invest a very small amount to find out whether or not the solution is a good fit for me. And when I do, and I'm able to give these folks an incredible solution to their problem, guess what? I'm now on their radar, and I've earned the right to communicate with them about some of the other things that I can help them with. You know, the crazy thing about all this is that I've actually got people in my audience that have been with me for a very, very long time, and they are worth in excess of over $5,000 to my business, not because I've purchased anything high ticket at all. It's because they keep buying all the low ticket things that solve the problems that they are having issues with. And in my opinion, that's actually bigger than a lot of high ticket programs out there. And here's sort of the hidden shift that not many people are going to talk about, is when you start doing this, it's going to shift something inside of you. The thing is, you stop creating content from a place of this is how you hypothetically make money, and you come from a place of authority because you have the confidence to go, you know what, I can think about something that is a great solution to someone's problems, I can put it out there, I can pre-sell it, and I can make money. I can produce money out of nothing. And you speak from this very authoritative place of, this is how I was able to go and do X, Y, Z. And if you're wondering how people transition from that to that, this is exactly how they do it. Your content becomes really congruent, really authentic, and really just from a place of deep understanding of what you're actually teaching on. And better yet, it actually comes from your experience, not some hypothetical thing that you've seen on the internet. This has a byproduct of creating more authority for your brand, which in turn makes more sales for your brand, which ironically creates more experience to talk about, and this is where the flywheel starts to kick in. So my strong advice is to go out there, not overthink this, just go out and figure out a way to solve problems for people, build a very small audience, make an offer to those people, and you'll find that the confidence that you have in doing so will expand. And when that expands, your brand will expand. When your brand expands, then you attract more people that are resonating with your messaging. And this is how you build a sustainable business online over a very long time. So if this has been a help to you, I'd really appreciate your engagement. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and of course, leave a comment if you like. My name is Jamie Gardiner, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Oh, by the way, almost forgot, left a couple of resources down in the comments if you'd like to grab those. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.